Pokemon stands as not just the most profitable anime franchise, but the most valuable media franchise in human history, generating over 100 billion across all revenue streams since 1996. This astronomical success comes from creating a perfect multimedia ecosystem. The anime serves as a 25+ year advertisement for the core games, with each new region and generation of Pokemon driving game sales that consistently rank among the best-selling titles on every Nintendo platform. But the real money comes from merchandise. Pokemon products generate over 10 billion annually, from toys and clothing to household items and collectibles. The franchise has mastered the art of making everything Pokemon-themed feel essential to fans. The trading card game represents another multi-billion-dollar revenue stream, with rare cards selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and booster packs maintaining consistent sales for decades. Mobile games like Pokemon Go generated over 6 billion alone, proving the franchise's ability to adapt to new platforms and technologies while maintaining its core appeal across all age demographics. The licensing deals are equally massive, with partnerships spanning McDonald's, Build-A-Bear, clothing brands, and countless other companies that pay premium rates to associate with the Pokemon brand. Pokemon's success comes from understanding that the anime was never the product, it was the marketing tool for an entire lifestyle brand that could expand into every aspect of consumer culture. Dragon Ball has generated over 24 billion worldwide, proving that shonen action anime can build sustainable financial empires that span multiple generations of fans and continue growing decades after the original series. The franchise's longevity is key to its financial success. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super have kept the brand relevant for over 35 years, with each new series driving renewed interest in merchandise and media sales. Video games represent a massive revenue stream, with titles like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Xenoverse series, and mobile games generating hundreds of millions in sales. The franchise has successfully adapted to every gaming platform and genre. Merchandise sales are enormous, particularly in Japan, where Dragon Ball characters appear on everything from clothing to food products. Limited edition collectibles and figures command premium prices from dedicated collectors worldwide. The international licensing has been incredibly successful, with Dragon Ball becoming one of the first anime franchises to achieve true global penetration. Broadcast rights, streaming deals, and international merchandise have generated billions in revenue. Movie releases consistently perform well both domestically and internationally, with Dragon Ball Super, Broly earning over 120 million worldwide and proving the franchise's continued box office appeal. Dragon Ball's financial model demonstrates how action anime can maintain profitability through constant content creation, strategic international expansion, and understanding that nostalgia becomes more valuable over time. The Gundam franchise has generated over 15 billion, primarily through what might be the most successful toy marketing strategy in anime history: Gunpla model kits that transform viewers into active participants in the franchise. Gunpla sales alone generate over 500 million annually, with Bandai producing thousands of different model kits, ranging from simple high-grade sets to incredibly detailed perfect-grade masterpieces that cost hundreds of dollars. The genius of Gundam's business model is that it turns consumption into a hobby. Building and customizing Gunpla requires ongoing purchases of tools, paints, and additional kits, creating a recurring revenue stream that lasts decades. Multiple Gundam series keep the franchise fresh while introducing new mobile suit designs that become new model kits. Each series essentially serves as a catalog for new products, with the most popular designs becoming evergreen sellers. Video games provide another significant revenue stream, from arcade games in Japan to console releases worldwide. The complex mecha designs translate perfectly to gaming, where players can pilot their favorite mobile suits. The franchise has successfully expanded beyond traditional anime audiences by positioning Gunpla as a legitimate modeling hobby that appeals to collectors, artists, and engineering enthusiasts who might not otherwise engage with anime. International expansion has been crucial, with Gunpla becoming popular worldwide and creating a global community of builders who drive continued sales through social media sharing and competition events. One Piece has generated over 12 billion, through a combination of manga sales, anime licensing, merchandise, and strategic brand management that has made it one of the most valuable properties in entertainment. The manga is the best-selling comic series of all time, with over 500 million copies sold worldwide. This print success provides a massive foundation that drives all other revenue streams through consistent storyline and character development. Merchandise sales are enormous in Japan, where One Piece characters appear on everything from clothing to food products. The diverse cast of Straw Hat Pirates allows for merchandise targeting different demographics and preferences. The anime's long run provides consistent licensing revenue from broadcast rights, streaming platforms, and international distribution. Over 1,000 episodes create a massive content library that generates ongoing revenue. Movies have been increasingly successful, with recent films like One Piece, Red earning over 200 million worldwide and proving the franchise's continued box office appeal both domestically and internationally. Video games provide significant revenue from mobile gacha games that generate millions monthly to console releases that consistently perform well in the Japanese market. Theme park attractions and promotional events create additional revenue streams while reinforcing brand loyalty. One Piece experiences at Universal Studios Japan demonstrate how anime can expand into location-based entertainment. The franchise's financial success comes from understanding that pirate adventures appeal to universal themes of friendship and adventure that translate across cultures and age groups. Naruto has generated over 10 billion through strategic international expansion and a business model that successfully transitioned from original series success to next generation continuation with Boruto. The anime's success in international markets, particularly in the United States and Europe, created massive licensing opportunities that Japanese-focused franchises often struggle to achieve. Merchandise sales benefit from Naruto's iconic character designs and symbols that work well on clothing, accessories, and collectibles. The ninja theme has broad appeal that extends beyond anime fans. Video games have been consistently successful, with the Ultimate Ninja Storm series and mobile games generating significant revenue. The ninja combat system translates well to interactive media. The transition to Boruto has been financially brilliant, allowing the franchise to maintain relevance with new audiences while retaining nostalgic adult fans who grew up with the original series. Licensing deals with major brands have been extensive, from clothing, collaborations, to food promotions that keep Naruto visible in mainstream consumer culture. International streaming rights have generated substantial ongoing revenue, with Naruto being one of the most watched anime series on platforms like Crunchyroll and Netflix. The franchise demonstrates how ninja-themed content can achieve global appeal and how successful transition to next-generation content can extend a franchise's profitable lifespan indefinitely. Hello Kitty represents one of the most successful character-based franchises that originated in Japan and demonstrates the power of kawaii culture in generating massive revenue streams. The character's simple design allows for endless variation and application across virtually every product category imaginable, from luxury fashion collaborations to everyday household items. Hello Kitty's lack of a mouth was a deliberate design choice that allows people to project their own emotions onto the character, making her universally relatable and commercially flexible. International licensing has been extraordinarily successful, with Hello Kitty products selling well in markets where anime traditionally struggles, including luxury markets in Europe and mainstream retail in the United States. Collaborations with high-end brands like Balenciaga and everyday brands like McDonald's show the character's ability to work across all market segments and price points. Theme parks, cafes, and experience-based revenue streams have been successful worldwide, creating destination experiences that drive both direct revenue and brand reinforcement. The franchise's longevity, spanning over 45 years, demonstrates how character-based properties can maintain relevance across multiple generations without requiring ongoing narrative content. Hello Kitty's success provides a template for how anime-adjacent properties can achieve massive commercial success through character licensing rather than traditional media sales. YuGiOh has generated over 7 billion, primarily through trading card game sales that have made it one of the most successful TCGs in history, rivaling even Magic, the Gathering in total revenue. The anime serves as an extended advertisement for the card game, with each new series introducing new mechanics and cards that drive booster pack sales and maintain player engagement. Tournament play creates ongoing engagement and drives competitive players to continuously purchase new cards to remain competitive, creating a reliable, recurring revenue stream. Merchandise beyond cards has been successful, particularly in Japan, where YuGiOh characters appear on various products, though the trading cards remain the primary revenue driver. Video games based on the card game have been consistently successful across multiple platforms, from handheld devices to mobile phones, expanding the audience beyond physical card players. International expansion has been crucial, with the TCG achieving success in markets worldwide and creating a global competitive scene that drives continued engagement and spending. The franchise demonstrates how anime can successfully drive non-media revenue streams, with the cards becoming more profitable than the anime itself, while the anime remains essential for marketing new products. Multiple series, reboots, and continuations keep the brand fresh, while introducing new card mechanics that require existing players to adapt and purchase new products. Sailor Moon has generated over $6 billion through a combination of merchandise sales, international licensing, and pioneering the magical girl genre's commercial potential that influenced countless subsequent franchises. The franchise revolutionized anime merchandising by creating products specifically targeted at young women and girls, a demographic that had been largely ignored by previous anime marketing strategies. Transformation sequences and magical items translated perfectly into toy sales, with wands, compacts, and accessories becoming must-have items for young fans worldwide. International success was remarkable for a 1990s anime, with Sailor Moon achieving popularity in markets where anime was still niche, paving the way for future series' global expansion. The reboot series Sailor Moon Crystal demonstrated the franchise's enduring appeal and ability to generate renewed interest and sales from both nostalgic fans and new audiences. Fashion and beauty collaborations have been increasingly successful, with Sailor Moon-themed makeup, clothing, and accessories appealing to adult fans who grew up with the series. The franchise's emphasis on female empowerment and friendship themes created deep emotional connections that translate into lifelong brand loyalty and continued purchasing behavior. Sailor Moon's success established the template for magical girl anime commercialization and proved that female-targeted anime could achieve massive international commercial success. Attack on Titan has generated over $5 billion in a relatively short time frame, demonstrating how modern anime can achieve rapid commercial success through strategic multimedia expansion and international appeal. The manga's massive sales, over 110 million copies worldwide, provided a solid foundation that drove interest in anime adaptation and subsequent merchandise sales. International streaming success has been extraordinary, with Attack on Titan becoming one of the most watched anime series globally and generating substantial licensing revenue from multiple platforms. Merchandise sales have been strong both domestically and internationally, with the series' distinctive character designs and symbols working well across various product categories. Video game adaptations have been successful, particularly Attack on Titan 2, which achieved strong sales by successfully translating the 3D maneuver gear combat into interactive gameplay. The franchise's darker, more mature themes have allowed it to appeal to adult audiences willing to spend more on premium merchandise and collectibles. Collaborations with major brands have been extensive, from clothing lines to promotional tie-ins that have kept the series visible in mainstream culture throughout its run. The series demonstrates how modern anime can achieve rapid commercial success through understanding global audiences and leveraging digital platforms for international expansion. My Hero Academia has generated over $4 billion through successful superhero theming that appeals to global audiences familiar with Western comic book concepts while maintaining distinctly anime storytelling approaches. The superhero genre's universal appeal has made international marketing and merchandise sales easier compared to more culturally specific anime properties. Merchandise sales have been strong across all demographics, with superhero costumes, accessories, and collectibles appealing to both children and adult collectors. Video games have been successful, with titles like One's Justice series performing well by successfully translating quirk-based combat into fighting game mechanics. Movie releases have performed exceptionally well, both domestically and internationally, with Heroes Rising and World Heroes Mission achieving significant box office success. The franchise's school setting, combined with superhero action, creates merchandising opportunities that work well for both educational products and action-oriented toys. International streaming success has been remarkable, with My Hero Academia consistently ranking among the most popular anime series on platforms like Crunchyroll and Funimation. The series demonstrates how anime can successfully adapt popular Western genres while maintaining Japanese storytelling sensibilities and achieving commercial success in both markets. Demon Slayer has generated over $3 billion in just a few years, representing one of the fastest commercial rises in anime history and demonstrating how exceptional animation quality can drive massive financial success. The Mugen Train movie became the highest-grossing anime film of all time, earning over $500 million worldwide and proving that anime movies could achieve mainstream box office success. Merchandise sales exploded following the anime's success, with Demon Slayer products becoming difficult to find due to unprecedented demand across all product categories. The franchise's success in international markets has been remarkable, with streaming numbers and merchandise sales indicating global appeal that rivals traditionally dominant franchises. Video game releases have been successful, with the Hinokami Chronicles performing well by capturing the anime's visual style and translating it into interactive gameplay. Collaborations with major brands have been extensive, from food promotions to clothing lines that have kept Demon Slayer visible in mainstream Japanese culture. The franchise's rapid success demonstrates how exceptional production values and strategic release timing can create explosive commercial growth in the modern anime market. Ufatable's animation quality became a selling point itself, with fans purchasing merchandise partly to support the studio's continued work on the series. Jujutsu Kaisen has generated over $2 billion in a remarkably short time, showing how modern anime can achieve rapid commercial success through understanding contemporary audience preferences and strategic marketing. The manga's rapid sales growth, over 70 million copies in just a few years, created a massive audience base that drove anime viewership and subsequent merchandise demand. International success has been extraordinary for such a new franchise, with Jujutsu Kaisen achieving top streaming numbers globally and generating substantial international licensing revenue. Merchandise sales have been strong across all categories, with the series' distinctive character designs and curse technique concepts translating well into collectibles and apparel. The upcoming movie, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, is expected to achieve significant box office success based on the franchise's current popularity and the source material's quality. Mobile game success has been notable, with Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade generating substantial revenue through gacha mechanics and character collection gameplay. The franchise's success demonstrates how modern anime can achieve rapid commercial growth through strategic use of social media, international streaming platforms, and understanding global audience preferences. Collaborations and promotional tie-ins have been successful despite the franchise's recent emergence, indicating strong brand recognition and commercial potential for continued growth.